everyone. Paul McMann here with Forex Smart Trade. So glad you could be with me this morning, Tuesday, July 12th, 2022. Here at Forex Smart Trade, we help people become financially independent by teaching them how to successfully currency trade with our simple yet accurate proprietary trading tools, and we supplement that with personalized one-on-one training, which we think is the most efficient and effective way to learn something like currency trading. All the best, all the pros have coaches, and we provide coaches who are experienced currency traders to help you advance as a trader. In this session, I use a signal called the 10-point trade, which we will use off of a 1-hour chart. As we train you, we show you a number of different signals and figure out which one kind of resonates to the way you like to trade, and then create a trade plan around that. So with that, let us get going, and we first need to listen to this guy.
Due to federal and state regulations, we are providing the following disclosure. Please stay tuned, as this will take less than a minute. Foreign exchange, futures, and cryptocurrency trading are highly risky, and you can lose all the money you invest should you decide to engage in live trading. We are not responsible for your investment, trading, or tax decisions. We are not licensed financial advisors, traders, accountants, stockbrokers, or attorneys. We are not licensed commodities brokers and do not engage in or facilitate commodities transactions. We are not an introducing broker, and we make no recommendation as to where you should invest or what broker you should trade with. As you apply what you learn, we recommend you seek advice from licensed professionals. Any trade results that we show should not be considered typical of our students. We do not and cannot track the results or performance of our students' private trading accounts. We do not know what a typical or average student earns or loses trading. This is not a get-rich-quick program, guaranteed system, or business opportunity. We sell training and trading tools. We make no promises our training or tools will generate future income for students, and you may not make your investment back, including your investment in this training. Any redistribution or recording of this material is strictly prohibited without advance written permission.
One of the great things about the program is that we do these live trades where we have an experienced trader like myself come online, walk you through their analysis, so it becomes a teaching moment, and then at the end recommends a trade so that you've got something for the time that you invested. When you become a regular member, we have trades in the morning at 10 a.m. We have trades in the evening at 6 p.m. We have trades again in the evening at 10 p.m. When you are a light member, you've got access to a kind of a scaled down schedule, and we are right now at the Tuesday morning session. I like to work off of a checklist, kind of like a pilot's list, where every day I restart my green chart, and I did that before we came online, and my MetaTrader 4 to make sure we're connected and live. Review of the previous day's trade. Yesterday we did not find a good trade, so we didn't take one. On my trade setup yesterday, if you've taken that, it was a pending buy stop. Go ahead and delete it. It didn't hit. As I said in the note yesterday, the signal was telling me strong down. I didn't take a down trade because we were the euro dollar had gone so low. I found it I was kind of disbelieving the signal, even though I know how accurate it is. It's just because we were in new territory in terms of the euro and dollar essentially being 1-to-1, which hasn't happened in almost 20 years. I didn't take a sell trade. I just said, hey, if we break that next resistance area, we'll take a buy there. It didn't go anywhere near there, so just go ahead and delete that, and we will see what we can find this morning. As we are technical traders and we're trading based on the price action, and our indicators are very good at kind of figuring out or predicting where the market is going. News also impacts currency, so we want to know what that news is so that we can trade around it. And we can see what the news is that's coming up on forexfactory.com. Right now we are, it's not here, just refresh it real quick. Right now it is Tuesday morning. We are right here. Next thing, it breaks news down into three categories. Yellow is a low impact, orange is medium impact, and red is high impact. And we are looking for the red items so that we can trade around. Right now, we don't have anything coming up until tonight. That's red with the NZD. Any trade that we take this morning will certainly be closed before 10 p.m. tonight. I like to be out of the trade 2 hours beforehand. So we've got clear sailing. With that, let's go to the charts. The chart I am using is something called the Light 6 Major. It is one of the standard charts. It breaks trades. I call this a composite chart because it's showing us 6 different pairs. On this first chart, it's all US-based pairs, and it's on a 1 hour candle, which means each candle has 1 hour's worth of information. Typically, off of a 1 hour candle, a trade's going to be worth anywhere from 5 to 35 pips. So I am going to start with the middle section of the chart, which is the majors and minors. The red and green line is the major indicator. The black and gray line is the minor indicator. Horizontal red is what we call the oversold line. And when these lines are below the oversold line, that's a good buying time. Horizontal blue line is the overbought line. When the lines are up above the blue line, that means the market's overbought, and that's a good time to sell. So basically, I am looking for situations where the lines are either below the red line or above the blue line. If they're below the red line, I want them pointing up. If they're below the blue, if they're above the blue line, I want them pointing down. So right here on the euro, on the Australian dollar USD, we're in the middle of the chart. Euro USD, oversold, minors are going up, majors are going down. I want both lines to agree. Basically, on this strategy, I am trying to get at least 7 out of the 10 lines to agree, and I want lines from each section agreeing. So that way, it increases the probability that I'm going to find that the trade I'm taking is going to be accurate, because each section of the chart is measuring something different. Pound USD, just entering the channel. Minors are going up, majors are going sideways, so nothing there. USD Canadian, minors going down. They've actually kind of almost run through the channel. Majors going sideways. USD Swiss franc, we're overbought. We've got this agreement between the majors and the minors. Majors still going up, minors going down. If you could mute yourself, that would be terrific. And USD JPY, oversold. Minors are going up. Majors have started to go up, but they're not going up enough. Not going up enough. When they are going up, this is kind of more sideways on the majors, but I want the green line to cross over the red line, and that hasn't happened here on the USD JPY. So I'm looking for 3 things: one, that we're either oversold or overbought, that the lines are all going in one direction, and that I've got the double cross. So I don't have that here. So what we're going to do is we'll just go to another group of pairs. These will be non-US pairs. And let's see, Euro Pound overbought, going down. And we do have the double cross, where the red is crossed over the green and the black is crossed over the gray. We also have the slope of the line is going from less steep here and then to more steep, so that's good. When I get the 3 points here, I'm going to jump up to my TNTs and count how many of the lines are supporting what this is telling me. So this is telling me sell. 2 orange lines are telling me sell. When orange goes down, that means sell. The blue lines are inversely related. So when blue goes up, that means sell. So dotted blue is going up. So 3 of these 4 lines are telling me sell. I need at least 3 or 4 of the lines telling me sell. And then I am going to go to the pressure. The pressure is up. I want the pressure going down, or I want the red line on top. I have neither situation here. The lines are converging. The green line is still sloped upward. The red line is probably in the next hour will cross over, but it's not quite there yet. So I've got 3 points here, 3 points here, but I don't have a point here. I want to have a point here. So I'm going to pass. Ideally, I would like this more if this line were steeper. Well, it's getting steeper while we're looking at it, but the steeper the green line, the better. Australian dollar, yen, oversold. Minors are going up, majors are sideways. Euro, Canadian dollar, oversold. Minors going up, majors sideways. Australian dollar, New Zealand, we're in the middle of the channel, and minors are going up weekly, majors are going down, so we don't have agreement. Pound yen, oversold. Minors are starting now. Minors are going up, majors are sideways. Euro, Australian dollar, oversold. Both of these are kind of going sideways versus going up. So I'm not happy with that. We just barely have a double cross on the majors. I'd rather see the lines distinctly going up. When I do look, if I do jump up to the TNTs, I've got all 4 telling me sell. Versus, so nothing's telling me buy here. So we're going to go ahead and pass. We'll go to another grouping. Yen, Canadian dollar, yen, oversold. Minors are starting to go up. Majors aren't there yet. Euro, New Zealand, again, oversold. Everybody's still going down. Pound, New Zealand dollar, oversold. Everybody's sideways, really. This is a small up, but I don't like it. I'd like to see it going up more. And I do have 3 of the 4 here telling me buy. The 2 blue lines going down, which means buy. Thick orange telling me buy. I've got strong down pressure. What makes it strong is that the lines are so close together. But the green has crossed over the top. So technically I do have 7 points. 1 here, 3 here, 3 here. But I don't like this. I don't like the slope of the green line. It's less than 45 degrees. I really want it to be more than 45 degrees. Pound, yen, oversold. Minors are going up, majors are sideways. New Zealand, USD. We're in the middle of the channel, and the majors are weakening because we've got this kink in the line. And Euro Swiss franc, we're just reaching oversold, excuse me, overbought. So nothing there. So let's go to our next group. Australian Canadian dollar. We've got disagreement between the majors and the minors. Minors are bought and going up. Majors have turned. You can see why we pay more attention to the majors. The majors are going down. We've got a red candle here. Swiss franc, yen, oversold. Minors have started to turn. Majors aren't there yet. Euro, yen, oversold. Minors going up. Majors aren't there yet. Pound Australian dollar, oversold. Everybody's going up, both majors and minors. I've got the double cross, and there's nice steepness here on the green line. It's greater than 45 degrees, so I like that. Two orange lines going up, dotted blue coming down, so I've got 3 out of the 4 here. And again, I've got strong down pressure, but the green line has crossed over, so the green line is on top. And the slope of the green line has gone from more steep to less steep. So I've got 7 points here. 1 here, 3 here, 3 here. So with 7 points, what I am going to do is I'm looking for the setup. So I found the setup that gets me the 7-point analysis. So find the setup. So we want minimum 7 points with a point from each section. So we've got that. Now I want to confirm it. So how am I going to confirm it? I am going to go write it down here so I don't forget. Let's see, pound AUD, and it's morning time, and well, it's almost lunchtime in Great Britain. It's approaching evening in Australia, so that's okay. So I am going to go to a full chart of the pound Australian dollar. So Great Britain pound AUD. All right, so this is what we were just looking at, the signal we were just looking at. So we've got 3 here, 3 here, 1 here. What I am looking at is on the 2-hour chart, I want to be oversold as well here. I don't care as much that their lines are going up, which they're starting to. We don't have the full signal here. Minors are going up, majors are starting to go up, but I want it to be oversold. So if for some reason that the signal changes, if I'm oversold on the 2 and the 4-hour, it's still eventually going to go up. It's just going to take a little bit longer for it to do it. So this is okay. And then on the 2-hour, on the 4-hour, The majors haven't really gotten to be oversold yet. I would prefer them to be a little further past the red line. Minors are oversold and they're starting to turn. Majors aren't there yet. This is telling me that there might be still a little bit more down in the movement. I would prefer if these were further down. I don't normally take it into consideration, but on the day chart, there is still some more up here in the movement, according to the majors. So let us, we've got kind of half of the confirmation. Let me take a look at now. I want to take a look at what just the chart looks like. And when I'm looking at just what the chart looks like, I want to figure out what's the trade worth. And to do that, I'm going to look at what the trend and the support and resistance are. And we're waiting for the chart to change here. There we go. So Great Britain pound, AUD. And well, in the last day, we've got a little bit of a downtrend here. Got an uptrend, then a downtrend, downtrend. The trend isn't strong because it's only a day, and you could argue that say I start here. Oops, that's not what I wanted. Say I started here. Come on. This is still all part of the same uptrend. So, all right, while I'm thinking about that, let's go ahead and add our support lines. So this could be an uptrend, and that we're just on a little bit of a downtrend within the uptrend. So support and resistance are basically spots where the lines seem to naturally stop. So I'm going to pull my chart together so that I can get more points to drop the lines in. So I am let me see. So right here it stopped, right here. In here it stopped, in here it stopped. Over here, over here, over here. So I'm going to drop a couple lines in so we can get one above and below. On the Euro USD, these tend to be about, on a 1 hour chart, tend to be about 40 pips apart. So kind of right in here, here, over here. And these are going to set the limits of where I want to take profit, because I don't want to trade through these lines, because what typically happens is the price will hold up a little bit. The trading will hold up where these lines are. So if I know where they are, I can kind of trade around them. So right in here, over here, there's some stopping. Over here, there's some stopping. And let us take one more up above. So this trade takes a little bit more analysis than because we're going for more pips, and that's going to be a function of so like right in here it stopped, right in here it stopped, in here, over here, over here. Now let's pull this out so we can take a look at it a little better. And I want to know how much room I have from where we're at to the next resistance line. So there's 20 pips up. And there's 25 pips down. 20 pips up, and it's pushing up. Let's save this. 20 pips up. Let's go back and take a look. Let's go ahead and take this for 15 pips. We're going to take a buy on the pound Australian dollar for 15 pips. So I'm going to get my MetaTrader 4. I am going to bring it over here. This is a demo account. I'm going to go to File, New Chart, and I'm going to look for pound AUD, not in that first group, not in that second group. It should be in this third group, pound AUD, right down here. I'm going to bring it back to a 1 hour chart, so we're looking at the same thing. And ooh, we've got a 3 pip, a 4 pip. Ooh, that's a big spread. Very big spread, 4 pip. You know what? We're going to go ahead and take 20 pips or 19 pips to cover that spread. So there's 8,000 in the account. So I'm going to go to the second row, go to new order. I'm going to change my lot size to 0.8. I'm not going to worry about the stop loss and the take profit. I'm going to click buy by market. And I am going to then right click on the order, go to modify, and we want to take 19 pips. 19 pips is 190 points. If I click the little blue button here, it's going to do the math for me. And we are going to use a 3-to-1. So I'm going to go, if it's 20 times 3 is 60. So we'll do a 60 pip stop loss. Click the red button, it does the math. And then I go to modify. And it puts it in here. And you know what? I'm going to push this up just a little bit. I'm going to push it up to the top of that wick. All right, so we took a buy on the pound Australian dollar, a buy on the pound Australian dollar with a take profit of 1.76372, 1.76372, and a stop loss of 1.75546, 1.75546. And I will expect this to close The candle just changed. I would expect this to close in the next 3 hours. In the next 3 hours, we should see this close. And let me just go back. I'm just looking. I think we had 3 of the 4 here before. So now we've got all 4 of the 4 where this was going up last hour. Now it's coming down. This is, this is going up more than it was before. It wasn't, I don't think we had double cross yet last hour. And the slope of the green line here is less, is showing that it's starting to turn. So I think we're good here. Let's see if we have any questions. All right, no questions. All right, gang. We are here to help you become excellent traders. If you have questions, connect with your coach, or you can set an appointment with me, and I'll help you with whatever you need. Have a good day trading, and we will reconnect again on Thursday morning. Bye-bye.